comes alongside the Vexanas, the Jusians, the Auroras of the world. It's comfort to go with it. So Assassins both respected, Focus Alpha, still activatable, but with Egypt showing unique picks. Now then, they lock in the Jushin. Actually, a hero that I thought wouldn't be something close to their playstyle that they wanted, but they still went ahead.
First time for Jushin to be open today, and if I'm not mistaken, open all weekend long.
And I think this is the first time that Nucci's picked it up, is it?
Yep, at least on broadcast.
I don't think we've seen it from the qualifiers. I don't think we saw it in the group stages either.
Yep.
I think the heroes that we saw were Cecile and Cyclops, Barson,
Valentina.
Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Valentina did come out. All right, we'll see how her debut is and how she performs on this hero as Cambodia strike back very quickly with an Aurora and a Gatot Kacha.
Yeah, likely this Gatot is a XP Gatot because Cambodia like to focus XP, mid, jungle in their first phase rather than blue or red. Learned a lot about them yesterday. They did play 3 series on broadcast, so.
Yeah, that makes sense for them. I mean, they do have a few flexible options in the roam. For Egypt, just please get something with fast wave player at the center of the map. Something's gone. But usually when it comes to the big roamer trades, Ali to be considered great. For Egypt, I would rather see this. Oh wait, no, this might not be an easy EXP. This might actually still go roam.
It's a flex.
Yeah, no, combination alongside the Jushin and the Alpha is really good for an Edith roam going up against a Gatot Kacha and an Aurora. Then they had to balance it out by picking up the Nolan. I think Cambodia needs to really consider that this might just go into the roam and it's not going to be the default EXP that we saw throughout the day.
Yeah, FEV had played it in the roam once today, and then once on Velvet in the XP.
Yes, once a day. Yes.
That's how good Egypt is with Edith. Yeah. They can flip it, flap it. Focus, take it out, give like Team Cambodia. Because they're not so short.
Yeah. Think about Egypt, you should not have it at this point. When it's still being open, would mean that Cambodia get a strong gold lane, get a fast scaling lineup. They're covering their bases here. I wouldn't be surprised if this is just Nathan Harris there in the last 2 bans for Egypt.
All right. Cambodia go for it. Oh, interesting. Melissa
Well,
Ben. Well, huge respect.
3 of the 5 are respect fans from Cambodia.
Yep.
So that just proves how much Egypt is a threat in the playoffs here, top 3.
And again, I feel like Egypt, one of their core members is names, right? If she gets a hero that she's comfortable on, if she gets a lane bully like a Melissa can be, that is going to be difficult. So my eyes are still locked on the Harris, right? At this point.
Well, it's not going to be the Harris, are they going to look to banning one of the roam EXP flexes?
Well, I have
Still a high loss.
a thought here. What if they let through the Harith, they go for the Harith open gambit trade, and they play Lunox?
No, well,
Lunox
yeah.
is the golden for Egypt works.
I should balance it out.
Right? You position them with a Crimson Beacon, you choke them out, and then you blast them with a comp.
Yeah. If that's the case, I want to see Cambodia pick up a Khalid and the roam. Wow, no, but with the presence of Jushin, I think they might go up against that, go against that idea.
Even the high loss is going to be compromised.
Yeah. I mean, if they have a Joe, this is the time for them to show it, but I think we've seen UA, yeah, we haven't seen them play all throughout. Not Edith, Franco killed, well, still with the Jushin and the Alpha. So,
She likes her Hilda.
yeah, they go for the 1-1 instead, thinking that the Egypt lineup might actually be a little bit more front to back, and then they can have enough time for the 1-1 to set their marks. And I think this is actually a good a combo that Cambodia likes, the 1-1 and the Aurora together.
Can they go Irithel here for Egypt?
Yeah.
Names hasn't picked it up, but it is an option.
It shouldn't take, but the thing is, it's like, I feel like it takes a lot of time for their lineup to farm if that's the case. I mean, they have the Alpha, but I feel like it just might take a while until they're fully activated.
There's a Velvet Special, CC, and the Clint in this very spot too.
Okay. And they alleviated my worry. If this was an Eartha, it would have taken time. This is a Clint, you have all the time.
What's Hui to play? Many a draft they've left this last slot for her, or at least flexed into the slot for her. Do they throw the Hildar? Oh no, it's the Franco! There's no Beatrix combo, but what's the play here? Why would they want the Franco with this draft?
You can do 1-1 Franco. That's a combination, right?
Like to confirm takeoff.
Yeah,
You see that?
Kill 2, kill 3. Let's get into the Lanadon though, because Egypt, all they need to do to shut that down is for this Clint to win the lane and for the Alpha to get the first turtle. That should actually nullify a lot of what Cambodia wants to do in the mid game. So here it is. This is the lower bracket finals, ladies and gentlemen. This is an elimination match.
It's kind of funny because in their own ways, both these teams have had a momentum in their favor, like from game to game or match to match. You know, Cambodia yesterday after their reverse sweep and then winning a match and match again on stage, by the way, you know, so there's some of that pressure too. And then Egypt, you know, giving that first game loss to a team like Indonesia earlier today on stream, that first match. So honestly, either way, like both these teams have shown us exceptional skills, and may the best team win, may the best kind of composition work here in game 1. Nucci already feeling the pressure on this Jushin, but luckily has Fiven there to back her up.
Yeah, this Aurora pick is also really good. I personally always really like to see Aurora whenever I see heavy neutral objective control on the enemy side without pure dive, right?
Yeah.
Because with the Alpha, you're so vulnerable to Aurora freezes. Yui Fendi in this lane, this is something I do want to touch on. When I saw the Clint into the 1-1,
Yep. How do you feel about
everybody's
it?
talking about the Irithel as like the #1 counter to the 1-1. But before the Irithel became all that, it was the Clint. It's the easiest answer to the 1-1. So either you are more mobile than 1-1, which is the Irithel, or you outrange the 1-1. That's the Clint here in this matchup. So don't expect Yui Fendi to be doing a lot here except for farming. Onward, Earth Shatter too.
Yui gonna get dropped. She does pop the flicker. Tagami also. Damage check, there it is, Vivin. Vivin's gonna be fine. They might re-engage. Navi has the passive, and Yui gonna be in trouble. First blood in the hands of Velvet. Great layering once again from Egypt.
Really good from Egypt there, even though a little bit, miscoordinated. Some of those shots from Vivin, the Earth Shatter, really definitely wanted the Lantern Flare to actually be thrown back towards her. Well, she still wants to contest, though, it seems. No, she's just getting vision. Free turtle over towards Egypt here early on. So everything going to plan, right? The Clint winning lane in this gold lane, and also for first turtle. As long as they keep this, Tagami should really be able to pressure Nucci with the Crimson Beacon still there. Now all the concerns that the panel kind of raised will come into effect. Who are you going to hook? If you do hook, how are you going to capitalize? Because the 1-1's severely underleveled now, not even level 4 yet. He's already getting bullied hard by the Clint. I think Names is probably going to take the lane super slow here, or they're possibly just going to go and double down on this weak side, or on the strong side of the map, play with the good matchup, and shut down Yui Fendi.
Go for that hook. Maybe part of it too is just, as you're noticing, it's still the focusing mark. Franco that we're talking about. They're going to land here, but Spear of Alpha too. Vivid's going to be fine. She pops the Primal Wrath, unleashes the damage. There's the passive already from Navi. Yui will go down. Navi's going to be next. A double kill, but the jump in from Moshi will help secure a kill for Tagami. Is she able to withstand the damage? It's a triple already for Sunlight. Is it going to be a Maniac already? 3.5 minutes in, Sunlight will get a massive killing spree and Maniac here at the beginning of the game.
A Maniac at the 3rd minute. And the full turret goal, a whole turret almost taken down. Doesn't seem like they're going to get it.
Oh, one hit away. Sunlight, she is going to defensively use that. So that's just, eventually that turret will get taken out. 1 HP left, but man, you were just talking about how the Alpha has a hard time also playing into the Aurora, and that's the case. But then when you get a Maniac, I don't know, I think that just completely takes that away.
Now all the concerns are true.
Yeah.
Now all the concerns of like, all right, who are you going to hook? How are you going to use the Aurora? How are you going to use the Franco comes true, because that's a 4-0 Alpha. You hook him, he gets a good Spear of Alpha towards like 4 members, and you're just going to be a goner. I wouldn't be surprised if Sunlight actually goes for the Hunter Strike even, but honestly, still looks like it's the normal build. War Axe into the Queen's Wings. She doesn't want to go too crazy with the build, but I would expect personally 4-0 early 3 minutes with an Alpha to just go with the Hunter Strike too. Velvet also already with the War Axe. These turtles will definitely never be contested again unless Cambodia find a turn away fight, but they're looking for trades on the other side of the map, and unfortunately, I don't think they can even do it. Like, if Velvet actually even gets taunted up and CC'd by Moshi, the Fracture won't kill her with Vengeance. Like, as long as she pops in Vengeance, it's all good, and now they're playing towards the strong side, trying to shut down the 1-1.
Onward, Earth Shatter going to be used. Yui Fendi. Whoa, the damage! That's what we were talking about. Navi in trouble too, taking a couple of shots. A jump in from Moshi, but Moshi might just be jumping into her depth. It's just overloaded. Yui as well, trying to run to the turret, but will get taken out by Sunlight. And it's just one after another. Line them up. Egypt takes more.
My goodness. What is that damage? That's the Alpha early game Maniac advantage.
Yeah, wow.
Nice. Even when you just get first turtle, we were talking about the condition being Clint win lane, Alpha first turtle. If you get 2 of the first turtles, and you get 6 kills in 5 minutes, you deal that much damage. Again, she's still going for the safe build, by the way.
Yeah.
Imagine if she went Hunter Strike. That would have been another Maniac.
I believe it. And I'm also wondering, because that Blade of Hepsies is there for Names. You know, when they force that fight under the turret, I don't know, man. I haven't seen health bars go that fast in a while. It's been a minute, so... You know, with this Egypt massive lead already this point of the game, think about it, 6 minutes in, you're, what, 6,000 gold ahead.
So, and at this point, they have so much range, and the 1-1 isn't really ever going to be online in the mid-game anymore. You're going to have to wait for, like, real late game at this point, right, for Yui Fendi to be online, because Names is always going to be outranging you, Effendi. You walk up, by the time you get all the weakness points, you're dead. There's so much burst. Iron Hook.
There's the Iron Hook. Earth Shattered help him out. Again, the AOG won't find anybody. They get some airtime with Crossbow of Tang, and they might be in trouble here. Navi finally gets taken down and Names the next target. Has the Bolus to help on the defense, and Moshi trying to get away. Names goes over the wall and will clean up the kill. Yui Fendi can't do anything, but here's Tagami looking to cap out a kill on Velvet. Velvet's in trouble again, a double for Names. Names looking for a triple. Flickers forward and will pick that up too. Egypt finds more.
Triple kill for Names now. When Sunlight doesn't get the Maniac, it almost seems like they're just going to throw it over towards the other person, and this time it's Names on the Clint. You saw it. Whenever they try to gap close, whenever they try to look for a fight, Navi with a flicker.
Navi flickers again, Names with the damage. I'm surprised Navi even went for that. A little greedy when you know Names is right around the corner.
Very, very greedy, considering Names can technically just one-shot the Aurora at this point. A 0-3 Aurora, now 0-4, free Turtle. Again, 3 turtles taken, 14-4, absolute domination from Egypt right now. And it's all in the back of the alpha in the early game, and as we get into the mid game, this guy, the Clint pick, has been crazy. The Iron Hook,
Again, the jump in, AOG, Moshi's gonna jump in, Names firing off the backside, and just gets rid of Moshi. Fires off a couple more shots, and will force the rest of Cambodia back, and already, even without a Lord, they're gonna be knocking on the base turrets. Holy Shields are still up, but not for long. Vivian will jump on in. Yui, is she actually going to go for a hook? Spear of Alpha running the connection. Nucci jumps in with a beacon as well. They already get the turret down. Velvet now on the backside. There's the drag with a flare. Yui in trouble as she falls to Nucci. They're still going. Crossbow of Tang has no damage available on Mochi. As tanky as she is, look at the health bar get deleted. And they jump in again. They're looking for the wipeout. 4 down for Cambodia. The mid-turret's going to be worked on in Egypt. Are they looking to close out the game already under the 10-minute mark? Talk about confidence, talk about momentum. They'll do it. They'll get the wipeout. A massive win for Egypt in game 1.
Domination from the start all the way to the end. The win conditions, they succeeded. They surpassed all of the win conditions that we were talking about in the early game by, what, 5 times, Naisu? Whew. It was simple. Turtle 1, win lane on the Clint lane. They demolished the lane to the Clint lane.
Yeah.
And they got 3 turtles with a Maniac on the Alpha. That was just phenomenal. And that's why you can shut it down easily now at 8 minutes. 8 minutes and they were able to shut down this competition. We were talking they're too good at team fight. You might have to just pick them up. You might have to just split them up. How do you do that when they win their individual lanes that hard?
This is like I said, man. You look at this squad right here, and